Slovenia and Denmark played out an entertaining 1-1 draw, actually, it turned out to be in the end. Denmark, a better team in the first half. Christian Eriksen would open the scoring, but Slovenia gained confidence. Then they, in the second half, we saw Jansa score to get the equaliser. In fact, Slovenia could have gone on to win it all, but in the end, it's a point apiece. What was interesting watching this game, Craig, but I thought about you, actually, because obviously when Christian Eriksen collapsed at the last Euros, you were doing the coverage there, and everybody thought the worst. And here we are, fairy tale stuff. He comes back, first game for Denmark in the Euros, and he scores.
That's incredible, and you're right. Like everybody that day, we thought we were going to be seeing and witnessing the worst case scenario. And to come back, and obviously credit to everybody that was involved medically in Copenhagen that day, but to come back, you know, pick his career up really, and the doctors did a great job for him, and finds himself at Manchester United, albeit their story's not been great recently, but he finds himself back at this huge club. And then he's back at the Euros and scoring. You know, I think is it the oldest player to score for Denmark, I think, or something like that, at Euros. It doesn't really matter. He's just scoring. And I was listening to a bit of, was it Peter Schmeichel was on today talking about the former Danish keeper, saying he wants to see him in a much more forward position. And lo and behold, he gets this goal. So it's an incredible story. But I just feel, in terms of Denmark, as every year goes past, from that Euros, they just seem a little bit more limited. They just seem like a limited side. And again, we saw that today.
How would you sum up the game, Don?
Pardon?
How would you sum up the game?
Well, it's all about Christian Eriksen. I mean, I was in the hotel room when you guys were at work and I was watching the same thing and I was absolutely devastated. I couldn't watch the telly. Then you come in and then, you know, fast forward a few years and he gets the goal. It's quite romantic. But in terms of the game, Denmark had their chances. Actually, ironically, Christian Eriksen should have put them 2-0 up. He missed a little bit of a sitter on his left foot. And then it's the type of game where it's 1-0. You haven't put Slovenia away. The opposition might just get half a chance. They got one, took it, and then they struggled from there. But I agree with Craig. I think you watch Denmark now, they just look like a little bit slower. So they can do okay. I don't think they'll go through the group, but I watch them and I fear for them a little bit.